What is up, everyone? Gamer Live Studio here, back at it with another off the top video. And today, you see the title for yourself. I honestly don't even know where to start with this. I'm just lost with. I'm confused. Like, this is like, for me, I'm just confused as everyone else that's on the internet. I am just as confused. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know where to start. I have not a single fucking clue how to start this video off. I really don't. I don't know what to say. And personally, you already know, as well as if you subscribe to my channel, you don't even see a single talk about Nintendo. I don't even talk about Nintendo, nor mentioning Nintendo. But in this case, what's happening now? It's insane. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, let's get started with the video itself. Hopefully you follow along with me, and yeah, let's just get into the video right here, because I am just as confused and fucking baffled by this shit. I am so fucking baffled by this shit. I couldn't even believe it. Like, so much shit happened during the direct. Within that hour span direct, within 24 hours, it became into something like, this is amazing. And then after that 24 hours, it became a fucking train wreck. It's like a disaster. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if this is one of the first times in 2025 I can actually sit here and say that I'm honestly fucking confused by Nintendo's Direct. I don't know whether if I should praise it or even not praise. I don't even fucking know at this point. I have not a fucking clue. Not a fucking clue. I couldn't even. I'm just as speechless. I think everyone else is just as speechless after when they saw that direct, and then what they're hearing after 24 hours. Like the whole mood just fucking changed. Okay, that it's like basically like you're entering into a restaurant and you sitting down and you're expecting this really good, fantastic fucking meal. Everything smells so good, the atmosphere and everything else. And you're sitting there and enjoying yourself, and then next thing you know, like 4 motherfuckers just run up in there with fucking guns, shooting up the place, and everybody gotta get down. It went from that. Like, it went from a mood of like, I want to enjoy, everything is happy, everything is good, to fucking like terror. What the fuck is going on? I'm confused. What, where, dunk? I don't know. Take my money, take my wallet, don't shoot me. That's how I don't know. This is how everybody feeling right now. They're just as angry, confused, and oh my god, there's just so much shit going on. I might have to describe this. I might have to describe this with a fucking meme. I might have to. So anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about the good here. Okay, let's do the good before we get into the bad, right? Let's strip everything away from this direct. Let's just focus on the direct, what they show, right? So when the direct has shown, which I don't really care, I just watched it like probably like later on, right? I was at my job, I'm working, right? You know, I work, you know? So I'm sitting there, right? Working and watching it a little bit here and there at my job. And then I went home and watch it, right? I wasn't my expectation from this, I thought it was going to be, okay, it's going to be solid. It's going to be the Nintendo Switch 2. You know, they're going to show off games. They're going to show off third party. It's going to be an improvement. Okay, right? Those are my expectations. It's not super high and it's not way low. Okay, so my expectation was like pretty much meh. It's right here. Okay, so I watched it. I enjoyed it, right? I get it, right? They showed off some games. They showed off a really big fucking banger. that literally smacked the fuck out of PlayStation. I couldn't even fucking believe it. I'm like, oh my god, Nintendo is not playing. And pretty much showing third-party games, this and that, saw the system itself. I was like, okay, when you look at the Direct, right, as a whole, and you sit down, I enjoyed it. It was a solid A. A lot of people might give it an A+, a lot of people might give it a B, B-, but it was solid. It was really good. I didn't have no problems or qualms, but then when you go back, rewatch it again, and then listen carefully and all this stuff without the jingle and the rose tinted glasses, right? If you took it off for a minute and you look at it very carefully and you hear what they're saying, you're like, oh my god, Nintendo is literally hustling the motherfuckers out of their money. This is crazy. And then after that, after 24 hours, then you're hearing all this crazy shit. But again, as a whole, it was a solid A for me. It was an A. A lot of people might say it might be a B+. That's perfectly fine. I don't find it to be like some C or D whatever showcase. This was pretty solid. It's right up there with the Xbox Developer Direct. It was right up there. Solid. Showed games. Showed some stuff. Very promising. We saw the Switch. Right? It's solid. I didn't have no problems. I wasn't expecting that it was going to play games at 120 FPS, 4K, 60 FPS. Okay, so they're going to have improvements. I wasn't expecting that. So, okay, I'm thoroughly impressed, and I was like, okay, I was surprised. I was shocked. I took the glasses off for a minute and rewatched it again and again, and then I noticed there's something wrong. But okay, that's the good part about it. Here comes the bad part. Then when we started seeing all this stuff, what's going on, and the prices for it, this, that, oh my god, it became an absolute fucking train wreck. Like less than 24 hours. Like in the span of the next couple of days, it's been nothing but a train wreck for Nintendo. Nothing but a fucking train wreck for Nintendo, especially for the Nintendo Switch 2 at launch. It's been nothing but a train wreck. To describe this as a meme, you know what fucking Nintendo did? You know what Nintendo did? This is what Nintendo did, okay? At this Direct, this is what Nintendo did, okay? Here, watch this. This is exactly what Nintendo did. This is exactly what Nintendo did.
Oh, wow!
Yep.
Wow!
Yep. That's exactly what fucking Nintendo has done. That's exactly what Nintendo has done. Hold on. Let me lower it down a little bit. Let's replay that shit again. Okay, wait. Here comes Nintendo. Nintendo is Will Smith. Here comes PlayStation over here. Right? Or even the Nintendo fans. The fans, the people that support Nintendo and everything else. Think about us. We're right here. We're standing right there where Chris Rock is. Nintendo came up right towards us. This is Nintendo with the swag, everything, right? The showcase Direct with fire. It was good. It was fire. I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed it. But soon as we found out about all this shit and you looked at it without these rose-tinted glasses, bro, let me tell you something. It smacked us all in the motherfucking face. I was baffled. I couldn't believe it. This is exactly what he did. This is Nintendo.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nintendo has literally came up and smacked it. Yo, not only they have smacked it fucking Nintendo fans in the face, they have literally smacked the fuck out of PlayStation in the face. It's ridiculous. I'm like, I was baffled. I couldn't believe it. Bitch, I was falling back. I was like, oh shit, wait, what? What did you? No, you didn't, Nintendo. Nintendo, don't do it. Don't do. But they did it anyway. They raising game prices up to $80 fucking dollars. And the physicals are $90. Bro. Nintendo got the swag. I don't know what they did. I don't know who they think they are, but they just literally walked up, smacked the fuck out of everybody, turn around, and then act like I ain't gonna get no backlash. Everything is all good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. But then they're getting backlash from their fucking Nintendo treehouse telling them to lower the fucking prices down. This shit is expensive. And not only that, they even delay the fucking Switch to because of the fucking tariff. They delaying the pre-orders for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's supposed to go live right after that event. Then after that Trump, what they did with the tariffs, Nintendo's like, oh wait a minute, we're gonna have to figure out what's going on here. We gotta do tariff and all this stuff. Bro, this shit is crazy. This shit is literally fucking crazy. I am just as speechless and baffled by this. And you know what the crazy part is? PlayStation fanboys are still blaming Xbox for this Nintendo event. Are we doing this shit again? Dog, Xbox has nothing to do with this fucking event. Shut the fuck up and sit your ass down. Fucking play your little PlayStation fucking portable. Whatever the fuck you have, go play your games. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's ridiculous. You still blaming Xbox? What the f did they do? Xbox didn't call up fucking Nintendo's like, hey, you know what you should do? You should raise those prices up to $80 to $90. That'd be great. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, like Nintendo picked up the phone and took advice from fucking Xbox and Microsoft, Satya Nadella. Yeah, they took that fucking advice. I don't know what Nintendo is fucking smoking on, but let me just tell you something right now. Your Mario Kart game, your Zelda little game, and all those motherfucking games ain't no damn near worth no damn $80 fucking dollars. And that's a fucking fact. That's a fact. And you already know Nintendo will never lower their prices down. They're the only company that is stingy to lower their prices down in terms of games. They are re-releasing Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch 2 again at full price. Oh my god. Like, Zelda Breath of the Wild is old. Lower that shit down. Nope. They gonna milk the fuck out of y'all Nintendo fans, and you know what? The crazy part is, these motherfuckers are willing to still pick this shit up. They are willing to pick this shit up. I am just as baffled as Chris Rock standing there like, are you fucking serious, Nintendo? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? What? I am just as clueless. Just like Chris Rock standing there. I was just as clueless. I wasn't expecting fucking Nintendo just walk up on us saying, yeah, here's this great little showcase, and then turn around and smack the fuck out of us with all these prices, this, that, DRM shit. All of this shit. All of it. This shit is crazy. And then they turn around and say, bitch, you're gonna still get my Nintendo Switch. Fuck you. They literally turned your backs and they literally started walking away. That's exactly what they did. I'm like, oh my god. I would never thought I will make a Nintendo video, but we're here, ladies and gentlemen. We are here making a Nintendo video today. I will never, ever thought that I will have to make a Nintendo video. Normally I don't, but this right here, bro, this shit is crazy. All right, let's start with the biggest one that they did. The biggest one that they ever done was the Dustborn one. This shit is crazy. The fact that Nintendo dropped the bag on From Software to make a Dustblood. I cannot believe this. This is one of the highlight that I have seen in a Nintendo Switch showcase. Out of all of their games, their little Mario Kart game world, I don't give a fuck about. It's cute, it's cool. Their Donkey Kong game, whatever, yeah. Okay, we get it. We get a Donkey Kong, Mario-like world. cool. I'm okay, fine, right? And all the little extra little games, right? But this is one of the biggest games right here. I cannot fathom that the fact that Nintendo went up to FromSoft and just dropped the big bag on them. Just, here you go. And tell them, like, hey, I know PlayStation over there, I hear a lot of those PlayStation fanboys been crying over there about Bloodborne 2. Well, we want our own Bloodborne game. Can you make that happen? Look, we dropped the bag for you right here. And he saw that money. He said, yeah, you want to look. Don't worry, I got you. Don't worry. We had something in the works, quote unquote, but we're gonna scrap it. Well, we're not gonna scrap it completely. We're just gonna change it, reimagine it, and we're gonna put it on for the Nintendo Switch. Don't worry. We'll work on it. We're gonna have it ready for the next Nintendo Switch 2. Which they absolutely fucking done. Look at this shit. This almost damn near looked like a Bloodborne sequel. And I know those PlayStation fanboys over there was hurting. Oh, they was hurting. Doesn't matter if this game was a PvE or a single player. It doesn't matter. If it's a Souls-like game and you're a Souls fan, and when I say a fan, not those fake ass ones like Erica for the fucking win. She's a fake ass Dark Souls fan. She ain't a real one. Because if she was a real one, it doesn't matter what Souls type it is. She'll go out there and get it. Look, I'm gonna tell you right now, as a real fan of the Metroid series, like the Metroid Last Lights, Metroid 2023, Metroid Exodus, right? And I know they made a Metroid VR. Now, if I had a VR system, trust and believe me, even if it's a Metroid game in VR, I'll be getting it day one. I like the Metroid style type of games. That's why, you know what I got? I got Stalker 2 and I brought it for $100. So obviously I am a fan of the Metroid franchise and that universe and how it looks and plays. That's why I go and buy it and play it. That's why I'm a fan. Erica for the win? She ain't no fucking fan. She was damage controlling. Crying, wish that this game was on the fucking PlayStation 5. She wish. I know she was upset. I know she was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. And even right here, Dustboard wasn't always planned for Nintendo Switch 2. So this wasn't even planned for the Nintendo Switch 2. This was talked about even on the original Switch. But they probably said, look, I think it's better to just put it on the Nintendo Switch 2. You're going to have better hardware, better capability, and it's a good opportunity. They're like, yeah, we could do it for that. And bro, this is crazy. Yeah, look at this. New hardware in mind. Look at this. This is crazy. This is crazy that they're dropping the sequel to Bloodborne on the Nintendo Switch 2 out of all consoles, the Nintendo Switch 2, and people are still begging and asking for, why is there no Bloodborne 2? Former PlayStation executive Yoshi Yoshida has theories. Oh yeah. Why is that? Let's go down here. What he said right here. Miyazaki really loved Bloodborne. You know what he created, so I think he is interested in a sequel, but he is so successful and he's so busy, he cannot do it himself, but he does not want anyone else to touch it. No. Let me rephrase that. You know what it is? He wants to touch that money in that bank account. Okay? Sony didn't went over there and drop the big bag. If they would have just dropped the big bag and say, hey, fuck Nintendo shit, you go make our shit. We need a sequel. Our fans want it. Boom, drop the big bag on them. They would have got to work. Miyazaki want to touch that fucking money. Money talks. Okay? Money fucking talks. So when he gets that bank account check and say, oh yeah, hey, we're going to slip in an extra, $5 million in your bank account and on top of this budget, Miyazaki will be like, yeah, no problem. We'll get to work right away. You said Bloodborne 2? Yeah, no, I'll get it done. Let me go call my team up and get this shit done. But PlayStation doesn't even have the bag. Nintendo came up, stepped up, dropped the fucking bag, told From Software, hey, those PlayStation fanboys over there crying about a Bloodborne 2. Okay? And I see Sony is not giving you the, I see Sony is not giving up the big bag for you. But you know what I'm gonna do? Since we here at Nintendo, we care about our players and we want to see our players that have fun with our games, we're here to drop the big bag on you, and we'll have a little extra money in your bank account. Soon as that bank account clears in his check and he saw that money and he was touching that shit, he was like, oh, no problem. Yeah, we'll get to work on it right away. You said you want a blood-like game like Bloodborne? Don't worry, I got something for you. We was planning for a DLC for Bloodborne, but we were saving it, seeing if we could work out a deal with PlayStation. But since PlayStation is giving us a hard time because they don't want to drop the big bag, they don't want to drop it because they're fucking broke. And they don't want to do shit. So we're going to take Nintendo's offer because they drop us the big bag. I'm touching all this fucking money and it looks so good. And yeah, we'll get to work on it. Don't worry. We got you. We got you, Nintendo. You wanted a Bloodborne-like game? Yeah, we'll take this DLC that we used to try to work with. We'll not put it for PlayStation. We'll change it up. Change a little bit of this. Downscale it a bit. Boom. And we'll have it wrapped up and ready to go for you on that Nintendo Switch too. Nintendo's like, hey, good job. Hey, the direct is going to be coming up on April something. So make sure you be ready with it. You got a trailer ready? Miyazaki's like, yep. Trailer's ready, on the way. Here you go. Sip through. Okay, go ahead. Show it off. Bro, that's how business work. Come on, man. Like, look. This whole bullshit right here say, I really love Bloodborne. If you really fucking love it, then PlayStation should have been pony up, dropped the fucking bag already, and had this shit done. They should have just made a DLC or something. I think even a DLC for Bloodborne and have it to be patched and updated for the PlayStation fucking 5. Yo, Sony can drop the bag for that. That's easy. But apparently, again, with Icon era, with all these idiots right here, look at this. It should have been easy, huh? Sony wants Bloodborne 2, here it is. Yeah, but you're not getting it. And therefore, you're getting a Days Gone fucking remaster. But you're not getting a Days Gone 2 sequel. Yeah, Sony really does fucking care. Yeah, Sony really does care. Sony don't care. Sony just doing this to you. Yeah, we care about our fan base. We really do. I so-called cared about my fucking fan base. Yeah, they asking for Bloodborne. Yeah, they want Bloodborne. Oh, well, I don't know about that. I mean, we could try. We could try to do it. That's basically what PlayStation is doing. PlayStation hears y'all motherfuckers, and all they doing is just putting the middle finger and just is on the phone doing something else. That's what the fuck they're doing. They're just ignoring your bullshit. This whole thing was so fucking crazy. I sat there, I just laughed. I said, bro, I know for a fact that these PlayStation fans over there, especially the Bloodborne community over there on the PlayStation console, they was hurt. Oh, they was hurt. I know they was hurt. It doesn't matter if like again, what I said before. If you're a fan of a certain franchise or a certain, game, it's just like this. I'm a fan of Kevin Levine's games, right? He makes BioShock games. I play BioShock 1, and guess what? Even though Kevin Levine did not make BioShock 2, guess what? It has BioShock in the name, and it looks like BioShock. Guess what I did? I still picked it up and I played it, and it was a good game. Just like when they make BioShock Infinite, guess what? I picked it up and I played it, and it was a really good game. And now we got Judaism coming around the corner. Kevin Levine's game. Even though it's not a BioShock game, but guess what? As a Kevin Levine fan, and I know he can make a really good BioShock game, I'm gonna play Judaism regardless. Regardless if it's called BioShock or not, because I like what he's doing. I like the director, what he's doing. I am a fan. It looked like BioShock through and through, but in a different take. Good. I'm down for it. Day one. I'm telling you, that's a fan. That's a real fan. That's a dedicated fan. Y'all, and then you got fans like this. Look at this. Look at this. This is Erica for the win. Okay, Erica for the win. Trying to damage control and downplay this whole situation. Let's hear what she gotta say about this shit. Let's hear what she gotta say. Oh, this is good. This is good. Look, you can hear you could hear it in her voice. You can hear how upset she is. You can hear it.
Just that, depending how you feel about that, if you feel scorned by all the Bloodborne rumors that never came to be, you might be looking at this thing a little
Oh yeah.
sideways. A little bit upset.
A little bit upset? A little bit sideways? No, bitch. You mean very upset. And pretty much a lot of people, when they saw this, the first thing they thought about in their head, especially, you have Bloodborne on the PlayStation 5 right now. I guarantee you, the first thing that came in your head was, what in the actual fuck, Sony? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not dropping the fucking bag? Ain't you supposed to sell? Ain't you got 75 million console sales? These PlayStation fucking fanboys wants to parade around that like thinking like, oh, they got money. Okay, so if they got money, why are they not dropping the fucking bag for Bloodborne 2? And you're letting Nintendo come in here, smack the fuck out of y'all, and they drop the bag to make the Dust Bloods? That's basically the Bloodborne fucking game. I wouldn't be surprised this was a fucking DLC for Bloodborne fucking 1, and they just took that fucking DLC and said, let's just change it and make it something else, and we'll give it to Nintendo. They came out here, dropped the bag, easy to work with. PlayStation is a hard time. We don't know what the fuck they're doing. We can't deal with them. So they went with Nintendo. And Nintendo has a weak-ass hardware. They got a handheld that is no match to the PlayStation 5, but yet From Software is willing to put a fucking exclusive title game on the Nintendo Switch, and it ain't coming to any other fucking platform. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nintendo and their fucking Mario Brothers came over and just dropped the fucking bag on them and say, hey, make our game. Get it done. He's like, oh, okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And got it fucking done. What the fuck is PlayStation is doing? What are they doing? You talking about they feel jaded inside it? Are you fucking serious? They was upset. They was upset. Wait. Like I said before, real fans, it doesn't matter if it's a PvE, EVE, whatever the fuck it is. Doesn't matter if it's a multiplayer game or a single player game. Real Souls fans, real fans of the From Software genre and the game itself and that type of style, it doesn't matter if it's made from Software or not. They like Souls game, they going to pick it up. They are going to play it. So your little 77 fucking likes are just fucking PlayStation fucking fanboys are salty as fuck that you're not able to fucking play it on your fucking platform. Grow up and grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up. I told you. PlayStation don't give a fuck about you. They never did. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Say that again one more time. Say that again.
By all the Bloodborne rumors that never came to be.
You mean never came fucking true? All those motherfuckers wanted 60 FPS. Wait a minute. Ain't Bloodborne had a fucking mod that was able to run this fucking game at 60 FPS? And then fucking Sony came by and say, oh yeah, I know you was working on this mod for like two and a half years, 3 years or so. But we're gonna have to put a cease and desist order. So whatever you was working on with that 60 FPS shit, you can't release that to anywhere else. So bye-bye. That's what fucking Sony did. But yet, Sony don't drop the big bag, and then you got Nintendo dropping bags. And then Sony's on here talking about other games, and then somebody mentioning Bloodborne, and they're doing like this to you. Yep. Yeah, what about... Yeah, Bloodborne, I mean, we could drop the bag. You know, it's a lot of things going on. It seems like, you know, From Software is super successful and all this shit. This is what they're doing. This is exactly what they're doing. They're just on the phone, putting a middle finger to y'all. When the fuck is y'all gonna wake up? I told you, the amount of disrespect what Sony has done to y'all is unreal. That state of play was a fucking joke. This right here alone, this whole showcase literally blew the fucking water out of that state of play easily. Just this one game that Nintendo has fucking done, fucking put your fucking state of fucking whatever the fuck nothing to fucking bed. Nail in the coffin, in the bed, and chuck it out. Grab the coffin, chuck it out. That's what it was. It was like a dead body to them. It was nothing. They literally destroyed it with just this one exclusive. They went out there, got the bag, and dropped it and say, go make this and handle it. Get it done. And it's coming out next year in 2026. And you know those real Bloodborne fans, the real Souls-like fans, not Bloodborne fans, Souls-like fans, the real ones, oh, they're gonna go out there and fucking get this shit regardless. Regardless, no matter if the Nintendo Switch was $600, $700, they're gonna go out there and get this shit regardless because they're gonna play this shit day one. Those are real Souls fans. You're not a Souls fan. You're not a Souls fan. Look at what you're saying.
You might be looking at this thing a little sideways, a little bit upset.
Uh-huh.
And I kind of feel that, but also...
Wait, kind of feel that, bitch? I know you was upset. You didn't sit there and say you kind of feel that, because I bet you when you didn't know anything, you was watching this shit for the first time, you was upset. You know what you was doing? You, after that, what you just shown, you took your pillow. You see this pillow? You took your own fucking pillow. You went like this. Oh, Sony, why you bitch? Why, Sony? Why you didn't give us a Bloodborne 2? Oh my god, we've been asking for Bloodborne 2, a Bloodborne remake, and From Software is making a Nintendo Switch exclusive fucking Dust Blood fucking game. Oh my god, those Nintendo not Nintendo tears, those fucking PlayStation fucking fanboys tears was crying. You hear me? They was crying, bawling out of their eyeballs. Crying. They was crying. They couldn't believe this. You talking about a little, get the fuck out of here. They was definitely upset.
To see. I'm torn on actually seeing this trailer. Like, I'm torn.
How you fucking torn, bitch? Because if this was a PlayStation 5 fucking exclusive, you know damn well you be changing your tune real quick. You be like, oh my god, PlayStation 5 got another, wait, it's not Bloodborne, but it's the Dust Bloods. Oh, I'm so excited for this game. I cannot wait till it comes out to release. Oh, I'm getting this shit day one. Definitely. How much it costs? It's $70 and the pre-order is like $150. Yes, I'm gonna pay for $150. I'm a Dark Souls fan. Of course I'm gonna pay for From Software. Never torn. Just because if it's a PvE doesn't matter. I'm gonna pick up this game because this game looks like a Bloodborne game and it's a something new entry. Oh cool, yay! Woo! This is great. I cannot wait. I guarantee you'll be fucking changing your fucking tune. But since it's on the Nintendo Switch, that's why you are disappointed because it's not on your fucking platform.
On it. It looks cool, but also at the same time, I'm like, what? Wait.
You torn and you can't say, what? What? Bitch, what you just said? Hold on, let me rewind that back for a minute.
It looks cool, but also at the same time, I'm like, what were they thinking? I guess that's kind of where I'm at. Like, what is this? And
what are they thinking? What are you talking about? This is a Dark Souls fucking game. Every game is like that in every Dark Souls franchise. Just like how we felt like in Lies of P. They was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Whoa, this is cool. I ain't never seen this shit before. Whoa, this is awesome. Whoa, fuck you mean you torn, bitch? That's a whole lie. You know you capping. You know you capping. You was crying. I know you was crying. You was crying in that fucking bedroom all damn day. You was crying. I know you was crying.
Being
just like you and the rest of your fucking fanboys.
It's like, okay, so if I really want to play this thing, I gotta get the Switch. Do I want to play this? I think it really.
Oh, do you want to play this? Oh, I tell you one thing. You didn't mind fucking playing that fucking that Souls-like game from fucking Liza P. Oh, you got no problem picking up that game. Oh, you was playing that. I know you was. Don't try to act like now, like I don't know whether I should pick up this game or not. But you was picking up a Souls-like game from fucking was from Roundhouse 8 or whatever, is that studio that did Liza P. Oh, you picked that up, no problem. Even though it's not from Software, but bitch, you picked that up and you was playing it, and guess what? You was enjoying it, right? Oh, okay. Now it's from Software, but they put it on the Nintendo Switch. Now you feel some type of way, bitch. That's how you know you're not a This is how you could catch people that you know that they are not a fan. They're not real fans. These are not real gamers. These are nothing but grifters grifting on fucking YouTube. And then putting out their little emotional personal feelings on it because it's not on their wee little platform. This is how you know, this is how you catch these motherfuckers right off guard. Every fucking time. If you was a fan, a true fan, you go out there and you fucking get it. If you're gonna sit there and question about this shit, then you wasn't a fan to begin with. But then you're gonna sit there and tell me that, oh, no, I'm a fan. No, bitch, you're not a fan. Because if you was, you will go out and get it. If you know you are a fan. If you're not a fan, then you ain't gonna get it. I'm telling you right now. I can tell you right now. Like, look. Even Grey Guardian. Grey Guardian is a fan of Monster Hunter Worlds. He is a huge fan. He is a mega fan of Monster Hunter World, Wild, whatever Monster Hunter game comes out. He is a fan. Grey Guardian does not play around. He will go and play this game to and fro, head and back, and it's done. He doesn't care where he's getting it. If he gotta get a Switch, he's gonna go get it. He's gonna go get it. He's gonna play it whatever platform is on. Even if it's on 2 platforms or even 1, he's definitely gonna go get it and play it. At some point. He ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, well, I know this Monster Hunter World game is on exclusively on the Nintendo Switch, but I don't know whether I should play it or not. I feel a little... you don't hear him saying that kind of garbage. You don't hear him saying that type of garbage. I bet you he ain't gonna be saying that garbage now. Because it just makes you look like a fraud. Because it's like, are you a fan of this game or you not? Of course he is. He's gonna go and fucking get it. Just no different from me. Just because I may not have the game right now, like, you know, again, the only game I haven't played in the Metroid series yet is the VR one. I need to go get me a VR. I have a VR. I do. Which honest to God, I do. I wish I could take it out right now, but I put it up in the closet. But if I did, it's broken. I gotta go get a new one. So I'm waiting and be patient. But even so, let's say if I get a VR down the road, that's gonna be like the first game that I'm gonna play is that Metroid VR. I'm a fan of Metroid series. I'm a fan of it. Even if it's in the VR game, I will definitely be playing it. I will enjoy it. I know I will. I'm not gonna sit here and damage control and downplay it and say, well, you know, I mean, it's on the PlayStation 5 console. I can't, you know, really play it and stuff. You know, I feel a little different about this Metroid. Like, bitch, I'm gonna play this game regardless. Like, even if I have to wait for it, I will get it. I'm not gonna downplay it and be like, oh, I don't like Metroid. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Are you serious? Oh my god. This is how you know these are not real fucking Dark Souls fans. These are fakes. It has me
asking myself that question. Do I want to play this? And I'm unsure. And that's a very weird feeling.
What? You not a fucking Dark Souls? Get this shit up out of here, bro. Do you not just hurt? Oh my god. Are you serious? Do you not just hear this bitch what she just said? Erica, you nothing but a fucking fraud. You're nothing but a fraud. A fake. Are you serious? Do you hear this bitch what she just said?
Asking myself that question. Do I want to play this? And I'm unsure. And that's a very weird feeling to have about a From Software game, especially with stuff like this that looks very Bloodborne-ish. That's very odd for me to feel. And
what the fuck are you talking? This is. Do you not just hear this bitch what she just said? Do you not hear this bitch? Hold on, let me pull this up real quick, bro. I'm gonna have to pull this shit up real quick. Let me pull this shit up real fucking quick here. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Hold on. I'm not a Metroid fan. Look at the Metroid games. Look. Hold on. Metroid Last Lights, Exodus, Metroid Exodus. You know, the Metroid, not Exodus, sorry. Redux Edition, the Redux Edition, Last Lights 2023. I got that. And then what? I got, where's the fuck is that? Where is it? Wait, is it down here? Should have it. Yep, Metroid Exodus, both versions, the enhanced edition and the regular one. I got both of them with the DLC, all the DLC included with this one. And on top of that, you know damn well if I'm a Metroid fan and I love the series and the world and everything else universe, there's other series too. Just like, oh, I don't know, Stalker fucking 2. Of course I'm gonna get this fucking game. Even though it's not a Metroid series, it is not made by the developer, but the world and the universe feels like a Metroid game. Of course I'm gonna pick it up. Of course I'm going to pay money and play this game. What do you want me to say? Oh, I feel a little indifferent. I don't know about this. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Get this bitch, get out of here with this bullshit. Let me hear this shit one more time. You gotta hear this shit. This shit is crazy.
If I really want to play this thing, I gotta get the Switch. Do I want to play this? I think it really has me asking.
Do you want to play it? Obviously, yes, because a real Bloodborne fan is already saying, yes, I need to play this game. I am a fan of the franchise. I am a fan of From Software. It looks like a Bloodborne-like game. Of course I'm gonna pick it up and play it. The fuck? Bitch? Are you serious right now?
Myself that question. Do I want to play this? And I'm unsure. And that's a very weird feeling.
Fucking unsure. You're unsure? You unsure? I guarantee you all those PlayStation fucking fans over there that likes Bloodborne, they're not fucking sitting there saying, oh, I'm unsure if I'm gonna... they're gonna pick it up and play it without you, dumbass. I'm unsure. You unsure because you're not a From Software fan. You're not a Bloodborne fan. You never was. You're not a Dark Souls fan. If you was a fan, you go and get it. If you're already sitting here downplaying this bullshit, then obviously you wasn't a fan to begin with. So shut the fuck up.
To have about a From Software game, especially with stuff like this that looks very Bloodborne-ish. That's very odd for me to feel. And so I'm just kind of in this weird place right now because much like I felt with Night Rain when I first saw that revealed and I had excitement for that one, I'm not really feeling it here. And I think it's because I've had experience with Night Rain and understanding like it's multiplayer at the core. Do I like that? Do I want that? I'm kind of leaning towards no. I kind of feel that way now. So it's just a weird place that I'm in right now.
Oh my god. Get out of here with this bullshit, bro. Alright, you wanna go like that? Get out of here with this shit. Alright. Wanna be ass? Come on, bro. Well, like even for fucking, oh, it's all like multiplayer, I don't know how I feel and shit. And you already know, hold on, let me pop it up again to show you guys. You know this game is gonna come out with what? Multiplayer. So guess what? I'm gonna be playing that too. Duh, I paid for $100 edition. Of course I'm gonna be playing the multiplayer and the single player game. That's like picking up Grand Theft Auto. Like, bitch, we all gonna play the single player and we all gonna play the multiplayer. Like, what else is new here? Like what the fuck? Like people who are playing fucking right now, Monster Hunter Wilds, They're playing it by themselves and they're grinding, and guess what? They're gonna play with friends with a whole bunch of people hunting together with stronger enemy type of monsters. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play online with their friends and they're gonna play by themselves. That's what they do. What, bitch, what the fuck are we doing? Yo, get out of here with this garbage. Get out of here. You ain't no fucking fan. You know? Like, even though it's a PvE, why would you just keep on downplaying this shit? You know deep down in your heart you want to play this game. Deep down in your fucking heart of heart, you want to go play this fucking game. Stop playing. Stop fucking denying it to yourself. You're just hurt because Sony didn't do absolutely fucking nothing. And Nintendo came up and gave the bag. So if you want to get mad and upset, how about you tell fucking PlayStation get off their ass and fucking do what they need to do and start making a Bloodborne 2. Drop the bag, Sony. Drop the bag on them. Let's go. Ain't you got our money? Ain't you got these remakes and remasters? Ain't these fucking gas games that's supposed to make you fucking money? Ain't we got 75 million console sales? So you got all this fucking money and profit. Fucking drop the bag on them so we can get a Bloodborne 2. How about that? Telling you, bro. I'm telling you, those Sony fanboys over there fucking crying, especially the Dark Souls community over there on that PlayStation 5, bro. They're fucking crying. They want to play this game. This is a new game. Y'all ain't got nothing over there. Y'all ain't got no games that looks like this. What do you got over there? Lost Soul Aside is a fucking joke. Tales of Annihilation over there has literally destroyed, and now Nintendo came out with this and literally destroyed. This is crazy. Xbox got fucking Doom the Dark Ages, Gears of War E-Day, all of these great fucking games. You got Nintendo out here fucking dropping shit, and you got third party dropping better shit. What is PlayStation fucking dropping? They ain't dropping nothing but fucking crickets. Nothing but crickets. Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. This bitch says, I couldn't believe that. It's baffling. And now, here we are. Dreamcast guy, our favorite grifter. And you know what? I sat there and said, I'm not doing no individual video. Oh, no. I'm not doing no individual one. I'm gonna say, let's put 2 videos and let's have fun with it and use it against himself. Because this is all I have to do. Because now with all this Nintendo Switch, you know, with the prices, they lied and all the shit. Because the game prices now is like $80 to $90. That is fucking insane. Nintendo must be out of their mind. I don't know what the fuck are they smoking, but let me tell you something. That Mario Kart Game World ain't worth no damn near $80. Ain't worth no damn $80. But let's hear what Dreamcast guy got to say. Because before, remember, he was talking all that shit about Xbox. Xbox is bad. Xbox is this. Xbox is dead. Xbox is whatever. Oh, but you ain't saying shit about Nintendo until now, right? Now you talking shit about Nintendo? Now you talking shit about Nintendo. Oh, but you're not gonna talk shit about the PlayStation and your own fucking platform. You ain't gonna do that. No. You ain't gonna talk shit about your own platform like I do, because I can talk shit about Xbox because I'm a fan, not a fanboy. I'm a fan of Xbox, but I'm not a fanboy. I don't buy every single Xbox games that they dropped. I buy what I care about and what the games that they deliver, which they have done. Open world racing game. Am I getting that on the PlayStation 5 fucking Pro? No. I'm not getting no open world racing game over there. It's Forza Horizon. I already got it on my fucking system. When the fuck is Sony gonna get off their ass and make their own open world racing game, and they already have a studio? They're not making first person shooter games like Xbox does. They're not doing that. They don't have a first person shooter game, and they don't even have a first person RPG game like Starfield or a Valve. They don't got nothing. Absolutely no. I named 3 games on there that I play on the daily. Bitch, that fucking system doesn't have shit. Nothing but, here's my dad and my son game. Come on, son, let's go. Come on, son, let's go. Yay. I know I can't jump, so let me go use my chains and lift myself up there. You know, even though I'm God of War, I should be able to jump. and run super fast, but I'm too old. I'm an old man now. I can't move back in the day like I used to, because now I got my son. And my son, low-key, he got a bow and arrow, so, you know, we make a pretty good team. Father and son walking simulator garbage. That's all they got. Third person, over the shoulder, father and son, walking simulator, mother and daughter and son, whatever the fuck it is, daughter and father, whatever the fuck it is, daddy little girl, simulator. That's all they got over there. That's all the fuck they got over there. There's nothing special about it. Trust me. All their games makes me want to fall asleep. But let's hear what Dreamcast guy got to say about the Nintendo Switch. And then we're going to use that against him, his own video against himself.
Nintendo just got caught lying. It's not a joke. It's not exaggeration. Nintendo admits that they lied during the Nintendo Direct about how Switch 2 games work. And this is scummy. And I want to just kind of explain the fact that
it's scummy?
The reason I'm so frustrated about the Nintendo Switch 2 is because the Nintendo Switch 1 was so great. The games were cheap. It had a great battery life. It's got a good screen. I mean, this thing was $300 when the Nintendo Switch originally came out, and now the Switch 2 is probably going to be almost double the price, maybe $550, $600. The games are now $80 a pop, and Nintendo just admitted that almost every Nintendo Switch 2 game is going to be a code in a box. There will not be used Nintendo Switch 2 games, including for some...
Okay, so you heard what he just said. Hold on. Let me rewind that back just a little bit right here at this point.
This thing was $300 when the Nintendo Switch originally came out. And now the Switch 2 is probably going to be almost double the price, maybe $550, $600. The games are now $80 a pop. And
oh, so it's $500, $600 and it's $80 a pop. Oh, well, let's hear what you got to say from... When did you post this up? Oh, yeah, 2 weeks ago.
It has now been a couple months since the PlayStation 5 Pro initially came out, and ever since that November 7th release date, I bought one day one, and that $700 price tag was not cheap. This was a...
Oh, so you brought a $700 price tag is not cheap. That's funny. That's real funny. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put up another video for this. I'm gonna have to put up another video because you know what? Let me go on right over here real quick. Let me go on Dreamcast Guy channel, yo, because I want you to see this shit. I should have got this prepared. I'm sorry. I should have got this prepared. But let me go on here, onto his channel. Onto his channel right here. Look at the videos. Look. What that video said right there, that title? Do not buy the Nintendo Switch 2. That costs $500 and maybe might cost the $600 because of the tariffs, right? Whatever. I'm not gonna get into the politics of tariffs and shit. And look, now it's like $600, okay? But ain't we just on this video now? Wait, how much you spent on that shit again? How much you spent on that PlayStation 5 Pro?
Pro initially came out, and ever since that November 7th release date, I bought one day one, and that $700 price tag was not cheap. This was a very substantial gadget price tag. It's probably one of the most expensive pieces of tech I've ever bought. And a question I see very often in the comment section is, hey, you review games, you primarily play on PlayStation, do you regret buying it? And now that I've sat down with it, now that I've had a chance to beat a lot of games and pop a lot of platinums and spend a lot of time with it, I think I really love the Pro more and more, but it still just doesn't feel worth it.
Do I have to say any more? Do I have to say any more? Do you not just hear what he just said? I like it more and more, but it still doesn't feel worth it. If it doesn't feel worth it, why did you brought it in the fucking first place? But, you know, since you robbed your little girlfriend and played her stupid ass like a fucking fiddle, and manipulate her and say, yeah, look, here's this PlayStation 5. It's so awesome. Buy it off of me, 500. All right, let me add another 200. Let me go out there and get the PlayStation 5 Pro. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's this really expensive tech, and it actually going to show a big difference, like 8K gaming, upscale resolution, and and we getting these paid upgrades that we are paying for $10 for an upgrade. It's amazing. This expensive equipment, this expensive piece of tech that we brought on the PlayStation 5 platform, after a while, it just doesn't feel worth it. So basically, you wasted $700 fucking dollars, and you basically wasted your girlfriend have to pay $500 for it. It's absolutely embarrassing, and you should be ashamed of yourself for that, because you're lying with your $16,000 fucking teeth. Probably that operation only costs like 10 grand, and you pocket $6,000 in your fucking bank account. Already know. You already know this Foster just probably took a regular ass piece of paper, right? It doesn't matter. He took out a fucking piece of paper like this, printed it out, and just showed some fake ass bullshit. Like, look, my operation is gonna be. That could have been a fucking quote or an estimate at a fucking dentist office. It could be any dentist. He just pull it up and just pretend like, look, you guys, I need some money and all this shit for my operation. The operation probably only cost like fucking 10 grand, even less, and then he pocketed the rest. Probably. You know what he probably did? He probably got his girlfriend, his little whatever girlfriend, fucking insurance and hop on his shit because his kids got, I bet you her and her kids got dental. He just said, hey, can you add a person like me and I'll help and contribute with my, whatever. And then he makes a sad little story showing his paper, but little did he know he would basically only pay half of it or not even a lot and then pocket the rest of it. That's what the fuck he did. He was lying between his teeth, and he's fucking lying right. Look at this. Look at this shit. This is ridiculous. You see? These are nothing but motherfucking grifters. I told these motherfuckers, be careful of what you're saying. Be very careful. This is why I'm trying to tell Dark Doc. This is what I'm trying to tell his ass, where you can take these videos and use it against your own dumbass self. That's why you make yourself look like a fool. A fool! And now I'm making Dreamcast look like what? A fool! Like a dumbass. What? Hold on, let's repeat what he just said. Wait. Let's go back here and repeat this part. I want you to listen to this shit.
This is scummy, and I want to just kind of explain the fact that the reason I'm so frustrated about how Switch 2 games work, and this is scummy, and I want to just kind of explain.
Wait, it's scummy? It wasn't scummy about this. It wasn't scummy. What? How much you pay for this right here?
And that $700 price tag was not cheap. This was a very substantial gadget price tag. It's probably one of the most expensive pieces of tech I've ever bought. And
the expensive piece of tech that you ever bought, but the Nintendo Switch is scummy, and it might cost like $500, $600, but yet you have overpaid a PS5 Pro, and you already said it wasn't even really worth it. Look at you damage controlling. Look at this shit. You're doing this stupid ass song and dance. Like, you're not fooling anybody. The only person that you're fooling is your own dumbass self. You're the only one that's fooling yourself. Stupid.
A question I see very often in the comment section is, hey, you review games, you primarily play on PlayStation, do you regret buying it? And now that I've sat down with it, now that I've had a chance to beat a lot of games and pop a lot of platinums and spend a lot of time with it, I think I really love the Pro more and more, but it still just doesn't feel worth it. And
still doesn't feel worth it. Now look at this. Here's the scummy
fact
tapping.
that the reason I'm so frustrated about the Nintendo Switch 2 is because the Nintendo Switch 1 was so great. The games were cheap. It had a great battery life. It's got a good screen. I mean, this thing was $300 when
because it was affordable. But since now Nintendo raised the prices now you got a fucking problem with it. But meanwhile, you brought the PS5 Pro, and you still didn't even felt like if it was worth it for $700. So now you're complaining about $600? Ain't you got money in your bank account right now? Ain't you pocketed and fucking rob all of us, and including everybody in the YouTube community who was giving you money for your fucking dentures needs to be replaced and fixed and shit? And you probably pocketed half of that fucking money because you was on your so-called girlfriend fucking healthcare fucking plan. Fucking got your ass on there. And that's why you only pay half of that shit. And then you pocket the rest of the money thinking like it cost us $16,000. Bitch, it was only probably was like $10,000. Probably even like $8,000 for it. Because basically your girlfriend and her insurance that she already has 2 kids and shit already probably covered for your fucking ass. Like most of it covered. That's what you did. You played everybody. Stop
the Nintendo Switch originally
garbage.
came out, and now the Switch 2 is probably going to be almost double the price, maybe $550, $600. The games are now...
Yeah, and the PlayStation 5 Pro is more than that because that's just the base. You're not even getting a stand, so really it costs like $800, $900 because we're not even talking about a game you have to buy on the PS5 Pro.
$80 a pop, and Nintendo just admitted that almost every Nintendo Switch 2 game is going to be a code in a box. There will not be used Nintendo Switch 2 game.
Sounds like how PlayStation is doing with the whole DRM with the CD and stuff. Remember when that PlayStation outage? Remember that? I talked about that. Oh yeah, remember when that outage happened? And then all these motherfuckers like Marlon Gaming was like, look, the game works. The game works, you guys. But he needs to download it because you know why? Because bitch, he didn't turn on, there was an option inside of the PlayStation 5 Pro. If you don't got that option on, then you can't even play any of these games, even if you had a disc, because you gotta download it. The only way you could play it offline is that you gotta have that option on. But you know what's funny? Once upon a time ago, when the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 1, they didn't need an internet connection, especially in the PlayStation 3. If you had your internet unplugged, you could still be able to get access to all of your physical games and play them right offline. You didn't need an online connection. You could play it right from the box, pop it in, you're good. You don't need the switcher option. You don't need to go into menus. Gotta have this option turned on in order for this to work. You didn't need to do none of that shit. It worked. That system and that console works straight out of the box without even turning on or off settings. It works right out of the box. Internet was out. Guess what? Okay, I can't play Call of Duty online, but I can still play the single player game that I had. This is back on the PlayStation 3. Bitch, we're in PlayStation 5 and you still can't do that. And they're putting in an option to toggle. Why do you need an option to toggle? It should just work automatically where, oh shit, it's unplugged. Hey, it's gonna disconnect me out of the single player, but I can still play. The multiplayer is gonna go right into the single player game. I should be able to pick up and play right where the campaign where I started. That shit does not work like that anymore, bitch. That's from the early 90s, early 2000s. Bitch, we're in 2025. Where the fuck have you been? You been living under a rock lately? I haven't. I haven't lived under a rock. I know what the fuck is going on. The fuck are you talking about? Ridiculous.
Including for some major stuff like Metroid Prime 4. This sucks, but let me explain this.
Oh, this sucks? Oh, you wasn't saying that over
Let me
here.
explain why. Hi, hope you're having a great day, and if you could please give this video a like. This thing where they do technical breakdowns. They count pixels, the PlayStation version to the Xbox version to the PS, because they're significant. The PS5 Pro has been a surprising start to 2025 because some of the games I've played the most, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Assassin's Creed Shadows, these games actually look different. Not just better, different on the Pro. And I saw Gene Park say this, holy cow, I had no idea the version I was playing was a big improvement. Now, this is how I felt as well. I beat it on the PS5 Pro. I wasn't talking to anybody else playing on the PlayStation 5. I had no idea that the entire graphics engine, the way it simulates shadows and reflections, is fundamentally different. Now, something we took for granted at the time was the technology inside of it.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? That's a third-party game. Third party. Not first party, third party. Third-party game. doing all this crazy shit. Where's all the first party games exclusive that all these PlayStation fanboys and these ponies were talking about that can show these fucking mega difference? I don't see no games that show some mega difference off of that. Shit, you still don't even have Bloodborne on the PS5 Pro running at 60 FPS showing a major difference.
The Pro. Sony has talked in a couple different deep dives that it's more than just extra power. It's not just, hey, here's more RAM or a more efficient solid state. No, it's actually got special programming and gadgets and stuff inside it so the games run better. AI tech, refractory stuff that actually makes it look better. And I saw this guy. This is actually the dude over at Ubisoft who worked on the Pro patch. And he said, we wanted to...
Nothing but garbage. Mumble jumble.
I actually haven't seen any digits thus far. And my concern is the fact that companies are currently investing in the Pro because they've been working on these patches for months, if not years. People have had that PS5 Pro.
For $700, right? For $700, you're talking all this mumble jumble tech. What you were saying about the
situation,
Switch?
and let's take a look. After trying to nail them down for an answer, they confirmed to one of our followers it's a Switch 1 game cart with a code inside for only have a download code. I am frustrated because more and more of these Nintendo Switch games are literally a code in the box. This is ridiculous. How is this a
and they're charging you $20 more or $10 more. Meanwhile, PlayStation been doing that to you for the longest, charging you remakes and remaster of games that barely even look good or even improve. They're charging you $10. They're charging you for a full price game. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Remember? They've been doing this. Remember when this happened? Sony defends PS Plus price hike and explains why they won't put their games day one. Yeah, look at this. Sony defending this type of garbage, saying, yeah, I won't do it. I'm gonna raise prices. I'm gonna charge y'all motherfuckers for $10 upgrades on the PlayStation 5 fucking Pro and the PlayStation whatever for a remake or remaster. We're gonna charge you $10 fucking dollars more. We're gonna raise the prices on the PS Plus. We're gonna raise it across in every country. We're gonna raise those fucking prices. But we are not going to put our games day one on the service. We're gonna charge you for those services, but we're not gonna put no games on those services. And then here comes the Nintendo Switch 2 games. Games will cost up to $80 for digital and $90 for physical, leading the charge. And meanwhile, people were talking about, PlayStation, Xbox is dead. They're dead. They talking about Xbox every fucking day. You can never get a break from this shit. Every day. Every fucking fanboy, no matter what, no matter if it's Dark Doc, a fucking grifter, no matter if it's Porter Roach, no matter if it's Dreamcast guy, no matter if it's Reforged Gaming, no matter if it's fucking anyone, J-Dub, all these motherfuckers. All of these motherfucking PlayStation fanboys that are delusional as fuck always got something to say about Xbox. Xbox this. I blame Xbox for the Nintendo showcase. I blame Xbox for raising these game prices. I blame Xbox because they're not competing. Hold on. Let me show you what Xbox has me in store. You know how much I'm fucking paying? This is how much I'm paying. Right here. You see that price? $11.99 per month. Do you not read this? Look what I get. Because I'm on PC. Remember, I'm on PC Game Pass. Look what I'm getting for $11.99. Library over 100 PC games. Exclusive member discount and deals. And look, they don't even need to check the box for online multiplayer because guess what? Online multiplayer is fucking for free. On my console, on my system. Sorry, not my console. My system. My platform. PC. My bad. It's free. And then look at this. EA Play. And get other in-game benefits. This is all I need right here. I'm good with this. What more do I need? And I'm paying for this price. And you can look at all the games I'm getting. They just dropped Borderlands 3 on here. Borderlands 3. Borderlands 4 is literally going to be coming up in September, right around the corner. They dropped Borderlands 3 for us. And I'm only paying for $11.99 per month. $11.99 per month. I'm getting all these games. Atomic Fall. This, that, all these games for $11.99 a month. Fully fledged games. Not a demo. Not a fucking time trial. Not a whatever. Not an early access. This is the fully fledged games. Fully playable, downloadable games at your fingertips. I'm only paying for this much. Look at all the new games that are going to be coming out in the next couple of months. South of Midnight is just around the corner. This game. You got Expedition 33. A third-party exclusive title game is coming to Game Pass day and date. I can play it. Even though I'm not a fan of turn-based whatever. But guess what? I can go here and play it if I want to and enjoy it and dabble around with it. I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. You got Towerborn, Doom the Dark Ages, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4. We are still getting more games, and we're not even close to the Xbox Showcase in summer, which they're going to drop even more games. Look at how many games we got on here. EA, Crysis, Fallout 4, Black Ops 6. They just dropped this game. Finals, Minecraft, Atomic Fall, Grounded, State of Decay 2, Dead Island 2. All of these games for a low price at $11.99. And on top of that, oh, but you can't buy game. I have brought games. Look, I'm gonna click on. This is all the games that I own. Okay, all the games that I own. I don't own this game. I'm playing it. I didn't brought it for full price. I own this game. I own this game. And I did own this game, Killer Instinct. I do own this game. And I do own Skyrim and Vampire Survivor. I can literally buy these games without a fucking problem. You're making it sound like I can't buy games. Bitch, I brought games. Look, perfect example right here. I can go and download this game and I can pay it. And I can play it and buy it right now for this price. I could buy this shit right now. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. Do you not look at that price for a minute? Wait a minute. That's $59.99. That's $60. That's not bad. But this game is pretty old. I don't want to pay for that. I don't want to pay for that price for whatever. Let me see about the other one. Maybe this one, it might be good. Okay, so if I want the upgraded edition, I gotta pay $80 or so, whatever. Okay, fine. I don't want to pay for that price. Right? Let's say, for example, I didn't want to pay for that. You know, I didn't want to pay the Ultimate Edition. I don't want to pay for whatever. And I don't want to pay for this. Right? Where do I go to get something? Oh, yeah, since I'm on fucking PC, guess what I can do? Guess what I can do? Boop. Boop. Oh, yeah, and guess what? I already been brought the game. Right here. Boop. But you know what's funny? Guess what? It's on sale right now. It's on sale right now. Oh, you think I'm playing? Bro, look at this. Look at this. What do you see right there? Borderlands 3. And guess what? I can pick it up for fucking $6. You know, this is why I like about Game Pass and all of these storefronts on my PC. Because you know why? Because the digital sales are flexing and I can go pick up games at a lower price. If this is not lower, then I'll wait for it. If Game Pass already got it lower, this one is higher, I'll pick up the Game Pass one. Oh my God. I got the freedom to buy games at a cheaper price and it's a digital game. So I could pick up Borderlands 3. You could pick that shit up right now for $6 for the base. $6 for the base is crazy. And I own it in my library. I already have this game. Look at this. Look. And then watch this. You go down here. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Look. I can get the whole bundle collection for $20. For $20 fucking dollars. Look at this. I can pick all of these up and the season pass for $15 on Steam. Where are you getting? Wait. Where are you getting that same energy from fucking Nintendo? You're not getting that same energy from fucking Nintendo? Damn sure you ain't getting that shit from fucking Sony itself. You ain't getting that energy. Every day it's always be about Xbox, but yet Xbox is literally kicking y'all fucking asses. Both Nintendo and fucking Sony in terms of pricing. $11.99 a month and I can play Borderlands 3. If I don't want to play it or want to buy it on Game Pass, I can go right on Steam, which is only a few clicks away, and I can pick it up for fucking $6. But yet Nintendo is charging your dumb asses for Breath of the Wild, which is an old game that launches on the Nintendo Switch. It's been about 8 fucking years. Now we're on the Nintendo Switch 2, and they're still charging you full fucking price for Breath of the fucking Wild. Full price. A launch Nintendo Switch title. Let that sink in your head for a minute. Let that sink in your head for a minute. What does this tell you? Do you not get it? Do you not fucking understand like how good I got? Bro, you sitting here and you're still saying that Xbox ain't got no games, Xbox sucks, Xbox is dead. It seems like you care more about Xbox than anything else, and all of these Nintendo fanboys are trying to defend this type of garbage. Let alone, I have just proven to you that you can pick up this game that's like old, which is like Borderlands 3, which is an old game. You can pick it up for literally pennies on a dollar. And if you don't want to pick it up and you just want to play the game and to just get yourself ready for Borderlands 4 release, you could just get Game Pass, play it for like a month, pay it, and then you can move on to a different game and play something else. Or better yet, since you got Game Pass and you're paying per month, why not just sit the fuck back and take your time and play the game? You don't need to rush to finish the game. Take your time and play it and enjoy it. Have fun. How about that? Look at this shit. It's embarrassing. Digital games, $80 for $90. Meanwhile, you could play Borderlands right now on Game Pass for $11.99 on PC. Or I can go and pay for this game right now. Luckily, it's on sale right now. And I can pick it up for pennies on the dollar. This is insane. This is fucking insane. Hold on, let me put this up. This is insane. Look at this. I can pick this up pennies on the dollar. Or I can go right here. Look at this. The Gearbox collection. I can add this to the cart and pay $20. And I get everything. Look at it. Look at what you're getting for Game of the Year Edition, Game of the Year Enhanced Edition, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, all of the DLC that's included. Look at this. All of the DLC included. I could pick this up right now. For $20. $20. So I don't have to pick up every game on Game Pass. And guess what? I don't have to pick up any game that's on fucking Steam if it's on sale on Game Pass. So I got the best of both worlds. I'm spreading my games out. I don't have to be tied in and locked behind one console, just like all three, like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. If you got a console, you're trapped with that storefront, and you're at the mercy at their will. But since Xbox offer Game Pass, you're not at the mercy, because now you could just pay for a subscription service, download whatever fucking game you want. So if you want to play this game and you ain't got the fucking funds and the cash to pick it out of your pocket, you can play that shit right now. Bro, this is so ridiculous, bro. Xbox just literally won this whole console generation. They literally won. This is ridiculous. Let's go back to him. So you spent all this shit for nothing, and now you're crying about these enhanced
3DS game
version?
that was $40 12 years ago.
12 years ago. And guess what? Look at the price now. Breath of the Wild. And they jacked it up again. Breath of the Wild is not even like $60. It is $70. They're charging you for another $10 upgrade fee. That's crazy. That's crazy. And he's over here mad about that. But yet, hold on for a minute. Ain't this was you? Ain't this was you? Days Gone remastered again, which you already have access to the game on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which you should have been getting it for a free update and get the enhanced edition. But no, if you already own Days Gone and you want the remaster update, you gotta be charged with $10. $10 fucking dollars. Meanwhile, real PlayStation fans are asking for remakes and remaster of, oh yeah, how about God of War 1, 2, and 3? Where's this type of game at? Where's it? Where is this? Where is this remake and remaster? They want to play this game. They want to play this game. What? Where is this game? Where is this remake? They don't give a fuck about a Days Gone. They want to play this game. Look at this shit. This makes God of War Ragnarok put to shame. Look at this shit. This shit looks crazy. Put God of War Ragnarok to fucking shame. Look at this. Look at this shit. This shit is crazy. Do you not see this? Are we? I shouldn't have to say anymore. I shouldn't have to say anymore. It is absolutely fucking embarrassing. And Nintendo is hustling the fuck out of you and everyone else on that platform. It is crazy. They are hustling you. Charging you for this. And they charging $80 for Mario Kart World. This is crazy.
Being sold today for $40
but yeah,
still,
Dreamcast guy is upset.
You can't even play it and lend it to a friend. It is legitimately just a code in the box. Dev kits for a bit. And so when they're making this version, the fact that but if people were review bombing it on PC because like that $700 price tag is just way too damn much. I know that both Xbox and PlayStation, I still feel like that $700 price tag is just way too damn much. I know.
Oh, it's way too damn much? It's way too damn much? But you still went out there and brought it anyway like a dumbass. It's way too much. If it was too much, guess what? You wouldn't be buying it in the fucking first place. Stupid ass. It's just like this. Hold on. It's just like this right now. I'm in the same position about these games right now. Now we're just talking about games. The same position. Look at this. I can buy the bundle collection for $20 on Steam, or I can play this game, Borderlands 3, and be done with it and not buy it. Or I can literally click on this, play the game, and if I like the game, I can buy it on here for fucking $59.99, which we know is expensive. Like, wait a minute, Borderlands 3 is an old game. $59.99? I don't think so. I can get something, I can get a better deal. Where can I get a better deal? Oh yeah, it's right here. Few clicks away. It's on Steam. It's only $19.99. I can get that and the whole collection of Borderlands. I can get that and then some. And if I really just want to buy the game Borderlands 3 without the bundle, I just want this and the DLC, is only $15. $15.99. That's better. That's better than the price that Game Pass has. And then on top of that too, if I just want just Borderlands 3 without the DLC, I could just only pay $6.99 for it. Sometimes if this wasn't on sale, then that was on sale, that would be a better price than what you're going to get on here. Sometimes sales can go up and down. That's why we have competition in the storefronts. That's why people need to learn how to spread out their fucking games. You don't have to be locked in on one platform to buy games. Spread out your games. That's why we got GOG. We got Steam. We got Xbox and Game Pass in the Windows Store. That's why we got fucking Epic Games. You spread out your fucking games. Spread them out. Spread them out. If you see it on sale and it's in a good price, fucking get it. If it's free, pick it up and get it. If you know if it's expensive, then hey, I can go somewhere else and go get it. But you see what Nintendo's doing? You see what fucking Nintendo is doing, right? You see what Nintendo is doing, right? You look at these prices. Look at what Nintendo is doing. They're charging you an old game from 12 years ago and it costs $70. Breath of the Wild, $70. Not Tears of the Kingdom. Look. There's Tears of the Kingdom right below that. Look at this.
Oh, that both Xbox and PlayStation have talked about this new audience of premium gamers, but maybe I'm a skepticist, but I just don't believe there are that many people that want to optionally spend more. I think there are some people that are like, I have a Pro, I'll trade it in, or I have a PS5.
But you did anyway. So why did you do it in the first place? Look at you, damage control. Nothing but a grifter. Now look at him right over here.
Oh, well, some of these, they still work. You know, sometimes it has to install some stuff, or hey, it'll work, but the other person has to continually keep that. It's a digital DRM download key. This stuff, to me, it sucks. This sounds like the Xbox Smart Delivery discs, where you're basically buying a disc, but when you put it in there, it actually installs the game. The disc is not.
And that's basically what PlayStation Pro is doing. The PlayStation Pro is doing that now. If you want that disc detachment, you wanted to attach it to it, it costs money, and then on top of that too, you have to connect online for that disc to even work.
Nothing except for a registration key that allows it to download it digitally. The disc is literally nothing. It's pretty much blank. This is the lowest common denominator, in this instance Switch 1 version, on physical media. The Switch 2 upgrade download is just a patch.
Oh yeah, just like when they do that remake and remaster of those games and they charging full price, but then they charging you $10 upgrade for those patches. And if you haven't owned the game of the original Days Gone and you want to play it, they're charging you how much again? Let's go back down here. Oh, $4.99. $50, please. An old fucking game from the PlayStation 4 that should have been just a free patch for the PlayStation 5, but y'all motherfuckers was happy to pay to charge for these fucking upgrades, but meanwhile Xbox is giving it for you for fucking free. They're giving it to you for fucking free. They're not making a remaster of fucking games that's not even worth a damn dime. If they're gonna remake or remaster a game, they're doing it in a collection. Like fucking the Halo Master Chief Collection. Remaster, remade from the ground up, and the multiplayer still fucking works and it attached to it. Meanwhile, PlayStation was charging you for how much? Oh yeah, The Last of Us Part 1 remake, and they took away what? They stripped out the multiplayer game from the remake. Thinking you're gonna get Fractions multiplayer standalone, but guess what? That's fucking been canceled. So now you ain't got no multiplayer on The Last of Us 1 Part 1 remake, and you don't even have it on Part 2. You only have a fucking a horde mode or whatever, or a roguelike game, but no multiplayer. Knowing that The Last of Us Part 2 can be a multiplayer game. They can honestly do it. It shouldn't take that long to do. but they chose not to. But yet the old Last of Us Remastered got the multiplayer game and the game mode still attached to that one. But not the remake one, not part 1 remake. They took that out. And they charging you. $10 upgrade. They're charging you. And they're charging full price game. That should have been a patch. Day 1. For free. If you own the game, it should have been for free. And then you still talking shit about Xbox? After this, I want people to shut the fuck up about... It's like, you stop talking about Xbox. Shut the fuck up and go handle your damn shit. It's ridiculous. Go talk about your own system. If you talk about PlayStation, you turn around and tell PlayStation, hey yo, can you stop charging me for $10 fucking and stop making these fucking remakes and remasters that nobody wants to fucking play, and actually give us a actual free update for Bloodborne, 60 FPS patch, drop the bag for them. How about you do a I don't know, maybe an actual God of War 1, 2, and 3 fucking remake? Can we get something like this? Can we get a collection? This is a remake and remaster that gamers, especially on the PlayStation 5, wants to play because this looks incredible. Why are we not getting that on the PlayStation 5 fucking Pro? Hello? And Nintendo, oh my god, and then you got Dreamcast guy over here playing damage control over this bullshit.
Now, I will admit that my frustration with this is that it truly feels like, in every possible way, Nintendo is trying to be as cheap as possible with the Nintendo Switch 2. The specifications aren't that great, the battery life isn't that great, the cost is ridiculously high, every part of it. You know, I haven't had a chance to talk about this, but one of the great new features, the big new thing about the Nintendo Switch 2 is that it's going to have a button right here, the C button. When you press it, it opens up a special Nintendo chat where you can play games with people and communicate and even turn on your little webcam and stuff like that. That costs money. There is going to be a...
Yep, that costs money. Putting a button in that bitch to chat. And these Nintendo fanboys are fucking defending this type of garbage too. I'm like, bitch, you can get free chat right now. It's, you know what it's called? Discord. That's already free. All the kids are fucking using it now. You think they're gonna fucking use a Nintendo chat? They'd be like, I'm not gonna pay for Nintendo chat but I gotta play for online and I don't care about none of their games. I'm gonna use Discord. Every kid in the school right now, and I guarantee you, even fucking younger kids, are using Discord. And it's fucking free. And Nintendo is trying to hustle and charge people for chat that should have been for fucking free. You know who started online chat? You know who started it? Wasn't fucking PlayStation. Guess who? It was Xbox. Xbox, with their Xbox Live, they had free chat. You could chat with people. Even if you didn't have a Xbox Live Gold account, you were still able to chat and party with friends. They didn't charge you for that. They only charge you for online service. And now Nintendo is like, we're going to charge people to chat in our system. 30 years, super late, everybody's moving on towards Discord. Sometimes I'm wondering, what the fuck is Nintendo is smoking? Does they even know or keep up with the times with these kids? Or are they slipping, or to me, I think they're just slipping away. Slowly but surely, Nintendo is literally slipping a fucking away and don't even know their own kids' audience. All these kids now, they got Discord, they got this, they got that. They got more than one handheld. They're playing on their phones. They're playing fucking... Oh my god. All these kids got more access to games. And Nintendo try to act like, oh, look, it's a new feature, everybody. Let's charge them. And then you got these fucking Nintendo fanboy dick riders fucking saying, yeah, this is cool. This is a great feature. Charging for online access for chat. You can't even get access to offline chat. But yet, Discord, you can chat with people online or offline, whatever game that you're playing. No matter if you're playing a single player game or a multiplayer game, you can chat with people for fucking free. Free. It's free. There's no limit. You can, go on there, find your friend and go into a party line and you can chat and talk to them. You can even text them and send messages. It's fucking free. And Nintendo is charging you.
Physical button on your controller that doesn't work unless you pay a monthly fee. Who in the history of video games has ever made a button on the controller you have to pay to press? This sucks. But even if you...
Hey, you know what's funny? I'll counter with that one. What about that fucking that Portal, right? That costs $200, and all you could do is just stream it from your PlayStation 5 to the Portal. You can't do anything else. You can only stream games. You can't watch Netflix. You can't download games on the Portable. You can't, like, it's basically a useless fucking device. What was the whole point of having a Portal? Oh, it's supposed to be on the go. It's not on the go. Like, it's not made to be on the go. The Portal is meant for be around your house and shit. It's basically, the Portal is like basically taking a shit on the toilet and you're still playing God of War Ragnarok. And you're taking a shit in the toilet. Meanwhile, Nintendo is charging you. Basically, PlayStation's scamming y'all and keep on scamming y'all, and Nintendo is charging you over little bullshit features that's already free right now. But meanwhile, Xbox don't even charge you for party chat and all this shit. They're only charging you for online service. And if you got Game Pass and you pay for $20 a month, then they don't even, you got online service included on the console, and you're getting 100+ games day and date, and you're getting more games coming for the rest of the year coming down the road day and date, and third party and second party deals that could be on the Game Pass day and date. That sounds like a better value than what the fuck is PlayStation and Nintendo's is both offering. They both of them has failed. They have failed this generation. I thought Nintendo was going to win this generation, but obviously they have already lost this generation. They had two guns. They had a shotgun. They had it on their side right here, and then they had their pistol. They shot the pistol at fucking PlayStation. They shot it, and they're like, yeah, we got him. And then they accidentally fucking clicked the other fucking hand, boom, and then they blew off all of their side of their foot, and now they're limping like this and about to fall the fuck down to the ground. That's what happened with the Nintendo Direct. That's literally what happened. They came in hot, showing all these bangers, and then suddenly they have lost their whole entire fucking foot. They literally shot their own. They didn't shot themselves in the foot. They literally blown the fuck off their whole entire fucking foot, and they're fucking limping like this, like a fucking pirate. They are limping on one leg on a pirate ready to fall down. I cannot believe this. I thought Nintendo was going to win this generation, but clearly they got a long way to go. And I won't be surprised. Like, yeah, people are gonna still buy the Nintendo Switch too. But let me tell you this shit right now. A lot of people are starting to think about, you know what? Maybe it's about time I need to start spreading my gaming stuff around. I can't be on one platform anymore. I think it's about time that I need to stick it where Nintendo, where it's going to hurt them. Just like how I stick it to fucking PlayStation. You know how I did that? You know how I stick it to PlayStation? Here, let me show you, so then that way you understand that when I sit here and I tell people that I do not support PlayStation, I truly do mean, in the sense of the word, I do not fucking support PlayStation. That doesn't mean I don't like their games. Their games could be probably fine and it's perfectly well done. But when I sit here and I said I don't want to support PlayStation because of their stupid ass fucking shenanigan garbage and the lack of games that they fucking have to offer for me, which they not. If they're not offering anything for me, why is the point of me buying their PlayStation title games? So if I want to stick it to them and stick it where they fucking hurt, where they going to get hurt, this is what I do, right? Look at it. Hold on. Let me make sure. I'll show you this shit again. That when I sit there and I said, hold on. Sorry about that. There it is. 26 games. You see that right there? It says ignored. So that means if I was to click on this shit, is gonna have this right here. And you know what this banner means? That means, bitch, no matter what PlayStation sticky little fingers that they get into, whether it's now or in the future, and if it has something to do or related to fucking PlayStation in any way, shape, or fucking form, Sony Entertainment, CL, I don't give a fuck who. Their sticky little fucking fingers, I promise you, I will not be buying the game at all. No matter if it comes to my, no matter what fucking PC platform is. I don't give a fuck if it's on Steam. I don't give a fuck if it's on Good Old Games. I don't care if it's even on the Epic Game Store. I don't give a fuck if that game, if all these PlayStation games was to come to Xbox right now. I'll make fun of it, I'll laugh, and I'll make jokes about it, but I'm gonna promise you this. I am not buying the fucking game. I do not care. I told you this shit. I stick it to them, and I made sure to make it crystal clear that I do not own not a single fucking PlayStation game. I am 10 toes down. I am not like these fucking grifters. I am not like damn near fucking Dark Doc talking one side of his mouth about the PlayStation 5 Pro. No, it's so amazing and great. And then saying on the other side of his mouth, I do like the Nintendo Switch because it's so high in price and stuff like that. It's ridiculous. Talking both sides of his fucking mouth. I'm not like that. I'm sitting here and I'm telling you this shit one time and one time only. I do not fucking play. And if you fucking think that, oh, that don't mean shit, you think it's just Sony? You think it's just Sony? Let me make sure. I'm going to show this again because I want to make sure for any new person that's coming to my channel, I want to make sure it's crystal clear to you. I don't fucking play this bullshit. You see it? You see it right here? You see it right here. Did I buy Assassin's Creed Shadow? Nope. 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 I'm not doing it. I told you. I'm telling you right now. When Ubisoft told me, saying, you're not gonna own your games from us and you going to like it, that's what they told me. So I said, okay, 2 can play that game. Boop. Boop. What you're gonna do? What Ubisoft is gonna do now? Guess what? They can't do shit because I'm not buying their fucking games nor supporting them. And guess what? They're going down. They already shut down the fucking studio who made Assassin's Creed Shadow. Out of here. You see how I do? I stick it to them where it's going to hurt. Hey, it's no different from fucking Nintendo either. You think Nintendo ain't shit? Nintendo ain't shit. Nintendo ain't shit. Look at this. Two grifters doing the same bullshit. Look at it. Look at this. Nintendo ain't shit. Nintendo ain't shit. Because you already see this. Right?
The internet has finally agreed on something for the first time ever. Nintendo needs to drop the price. Nintendo went live this morning to show new gameplay from Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and more, but the live chat on the stream just had everyone spamming the message, drop the price. They are of course referring to the fact that Mario Kart World costs $80 for the digital version in the US. You can get the game for $50 if you get it bundled with the Switch 2, but the scalpers are obviously going to beat me to that. It's weird that they are technically selling the game for $50 but won't do it separately. It's not like you can get the game without also getting a Switch 2 console. Anyway, it's not just Mario Kart. Some Nintendo Switch 2 edition titles will also cost $80, setting a precedent for all major titles in the future. And for what it's worth, we don't even know if Mario Kart World will cost $90 for the physical. There is a price increase for physical versions in other regions, but the US price is currently unknown. What's your take on the pricing?
Oh my god,
Yep. And you know where we're gonna stick it to Nintendo? Because like again. You see this? Read this. 20 of the best retro hand games of 2025. This is how you stick it to Nintendo. You sit there and say, fuck you, Nintendo. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy me an emulation. Look at this. Retro Pocket 5. All this shit. Look at this. You can get these handhelds for cheaper than that Nintendo Switch for $450. Look at this. Look at this. All this shit you can go and buy right now. Playing all these old games. Look at it. Look at this. All these old games. All these old games. Those the emulation games. That Nintendo is charging you for online for emulation that you paying for each and every month. Guess what? You can just pick this up and you can get all these emulations for fucking a low price of like less than $100, less than $50. Hell, if you know what to do with it, you can put it on your PC right now and get this shit for free. You don't even have to pay. You can get access to all of these games right now for free. GameCube, N64, Wii, Dreamcast, Game Boy, Nintendo DS. You can even get games from Sega. This is crazy. You can get games from fucking Sega. All on a small device like this. All on this fucking handheld device. It's just $9.99. $100 less. Imagine if it was tariffs on there. What? It'd probably be what? $150? So like $150 versus the Nintendo Switch that costed $450 might cost $500. You're getting that for a fraction of the price, and you're not paying for online emulation from GameCube for certain titles. You're getting all of the GameCube games available on a small pocket device for a fraction of the cost. That's crazy. This is where you stick it to Nintendo. That's how you stick it to them. Shit, you could buy this shit for your kids. Replacing $100 for a console is easier than trying to replace $450 for a console that your son or your daughter fucked up. Which one is more easier for you in cost of living? You see what's going on. We're living in the world where shit's going higher. Shit ain't getting cheaper. So we gotta find ways to play game in a cheaper way. That's why I got Game Pass. Because I don't have to dish out $70 fucking dollars every time. That doesn't mean I can't buy games. I can buy games. But now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about my games now. And I'm asking myself this question all the time. I'm looking at deals. I'm going around shopping around. When you're only on a console, you are in the mercy of the fucking storefront, because that's all they offer. You are in the mercy of whoever that you would, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo. You are at the mercy of their storefront. But meanwhile, you're on PC, or you got a fucking handheld, retro handheld like this, you got all the games at any given time, and guess what? They're not fucking charging you $10 like fucking Nintendo does for all these old retro games and all these emulation games, while you could have been getting this shit for fucking free. You shouldn't have to be charged for that. You shouldn't be getting these games for free. It's ridiculous. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. This is how you stick it to Nintendo. I always stick it to Nintendo. I never cared about their products. I never buy any of their products. I don't even talk about Nintendo. Except for today. Out of all days, I am never in my life, in history, right now, as the time of this fucking recording, I have ever made a Nintendo video. Until now. But all my life that I have played Nintendo games and I enjoyed it, I grew up and moved the fuck on. And I never came back. And then the scummiest tactics that they've been doing this shit for quite some time. Nintendo fanboys are just waking up now. And some of these Nintendo fans are just realizing like, oh my god, they've been doing a highway robbery on my dumb ass for this whole entire time. I thought they was doing it for the family, for the kids, for the price. No, they said, fuck you, I want your money. They want to squeeze you. All these companies are, and including Xbox too. They're there to put the squeeze on you. But you gotta be educated gamer. This is why you gotta get educated. You gotta start understanding that we're not living in the 90s anymore. early 2000s. Bitch, it's 2025. Wake your dumbass up. And start realizing either you're going to be a part of this gaming industry right now and you still want to be a part of it, then guess what? Desperate times call for what? Desperate fucking measures. That means you're going to have to do shit differently that you do not fucking like. And if you don't like it, then guess what? The door is literally right over there. You can walk the fuck out of here right now. You don't want to deal with Nintendo? Look. You don't want to deal with Nintendo's garbage? The door is right there. You can walk out. It's free anytime. You want to take a step and walk off? You can do that. But if you want to keep gaming in this gaming industry, then you're going to have to be smart. And you need to stop listening to these fucking grifting ass people. Like Dreamcast guy, we already exposed his dumbass because of his grifting tactics. Look at the grift here. I pull out 2 videos from him. This one that is new, a day ago. This one from 2 weeks ago. $700 versus $600. He's complaining about Nintendo Switch costing $600 as a console. But yet, he's regretting and damage controlling about a $700 console. And both of them, they barely doing upgrades. Look at this. He even was talking about this.
Increasingly frustrated about the fact that the Nintendo Switch 2 feels like so overpriced. And honestly, one of the things Nintendo has done much better than the competition is a lot of times Nintendo did seem to care about the gamers, about putting stuff out quick, about making stuff cool and fun, about making stuff feel.
Do you not hear that? Do you not hear that? But he had no problem paying for the PlayStation 5 Pro for $700 fucking dollars. He had no problem with that. Now with the Switch 2, now is the problem? What happened? What happened? You thought these fucking companies care. These motherfuckers do not care. They do not care. What you should be caring about, you should be caring about your own self. Let this be a lesson, and that's including myself, many others, okay? Don't let any of us try to make you do something or whatever. I want you guys to take a step back, look at your own self and your own situation, and start making better decisions. Stop listening to these fucking people because they're just talking. They're blah, 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 all this bullshit. Take a step back, look at your own fucking situation, and say, okay, you know what? This right here, I'm not liking the price. I shouldn't be going around the internet looking for videos to justify this shit. This is unjustified. I can't afford it, so I need to do something different. You know what? Maybe it's about time I need to pack up my Switch, throw that shit to the side, and I need to go game and do something different somewhere else. Maybe I should go on here and get something like this. Get something like this and go get me a PC and play other games on there. Maybe it's time for Nintendo fans to start saying, you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe it's time for me to spread my wings and go somewhere else. Go support other devs that are fucking making games and doing something different. Maybe it's time to change my gaming experience. It's about fucking time. Don't let me and everybody else and then other grifters try to whatever. I want you to do is take a step back and look at your own fucking situation and ask yourself questions. If this is something that do I like? Do I want to pay for this? I don't want to, and I don't have the money to do so. And if I don't have those things, maybe it's time for me to do something different. It is what it is, or I need to quit gaming altogether. That's what you're going to have to do. Those are your choices right there. Is either you're going to be a part of this shit, or you're going to do something different, or you're going to walk out that door and you're going to quit gaming altogether. Those are your choices. Because this right here, this whole bullshit what Nintendo is fucking doing, this bullshit right here, this is what Nintendo is fucking doing. It ain't going to stop. Just as much as PlayStation ain't going to do, Xbox is going to be doing it too. Because if this is going to set a precedent, you know Xbox is going to do it. And guess who's going to follow along with it too? It's going to be Sony too. Right? Sony's going to do it. Nintendo's going to do it. Xbox is going to do it. What you gonna do then? This is exactly why. Sometimes you gotta do shit different and grow up and say, I need to do and change and do something else. I shouldn't have to keep paying for expensive ass games that's been out for like 12 fucking years ago. It should be cheaper now. Steam is getting digital sales constantly. Every fucking time. Constantly. Getting sales. They are getting fucking sales for all of these digital games and everything else. Look at this. Look, you gotta look at it and ask yourself, look, all these games, digital game, look at this, Batman. The whole collection, Batman, right now, Batman is only $8.99. $8.99, and the Nintendo Switch is gonna do what? Charging you fucking 30, 40, 50 fucking dollars for it on the Nintendo Switch 2. Do you want to hand Nintendo Switch 2 $50 fucking dollars, or do you want to pick up these games for pennies on the dollar for like $9? That's on sale right now. You gotta put this whole console plastic in the box bullshit, get it out of your system, and start realizing this is about the games and the purchasing choices that what I can do. Where can I get a good deal? Where can I do? Should I even get Game Pass? Yes. Why not? I said earlier, yeah, these companies are gonna willing to put the squeeze, but hey, Xbox is offering me Game Pass for $11.99. I'm taking advantage of that. I'm getting games day and date. I can buy games on there. And if the games are they're not on sale, right? Just like we see in Borderlands, if it's not on sale on there with the price that I like, guess what I can do? I can go on Steam and find it. If it's on sale, I can pick it up and get it for pennies on the dollar. Are you doing that on the Nintendo Switch? No. Are you doing that shit on the PlayStation? Barely. Rarely. You even gonna get fucking sales? Same thing for fucking Xbox on that console. But when you on an open platform like this, it's resting easy in your mind like, yo, hey, I could save money. I'm saving fucking money. That's a good thing. Saving money is a good thing. Spending money is not a flex. Spending money on stupid shit and you barely even fucking use the features or barely use anything, it's like, what was the point of you buying it in the first place? You're not doing anything about it. It's like buying an expensive sports car, right? And you're paying for it, you're driving it around, but yet you can't even cover for car insurance on there. And if it crashes, you can't even pay for the payments on there. Like, well, what are you gonna do? And it sucks up gas more than any other car. It's a fucking sports luxury car. It's like, what's the point of buying it if you know you can't afford it or can't even cover the car? It ain't for you. Get a car that you know you can afford and you're gonna be stress free. You don't have to keep up with the fucking Joneses. This gotta stop. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now. This is not going to stop. You only got 3 options. That's the 3 options you're going to have to pick. Pick and choose your battles wisely. But I'm going to tell you one thing, like I said before, right? I love this digital age that we're living right now. You know why I love it? It's because guess what? Gamers like you and everyone else, they're not going to follow each other. They're not going to follow what the friends tell them. Like if the friend is telling them, hey, go get this game, come play with me, they're gonna be like, what game is that? Oh, it's a Mario game. Oh, Mario? How much that cost? Oh, it only costs like $80. $80? How long has it been out? Oh, it's been about 4 years. 4 years, they still haven't lowered the price? Yeah, but yo, this game is really fun. And let me tell you, yeah, I get it, it's fun, but I can't afford that. I'm not getting that game. It's boring. But come on, man. I'm your friend, man. You could come and play. No, I'm not spending $80. You know what I could spend with that $80? I could have been on Steam buying fucking the collection of fucking Borderlands. I could have been buying fucking Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 bundle for like $10. and I'm getting like all 3 games. I'm not wasting a game. I'm not wasting on one game on a stupid ass Mario game. Are you fucking out of your minds? This is what I like about the digital age, because I'm telling you right now, all these little friends that be like say, oh, come get this game, come get that game, they're not fucking doing it anymore. They're gonna say, look, if that game is not interesting me not one bit, I'm not dropping fucking $100, $80, whatever. I'm not dropping it. I'm saving my money, and I'm only gonna pick the games that I know for myself that I'm gonna be playing from here on out. Me, not you. That's what I like about this digital age, because now it makes me think about where can I get these games at a cheaper price. If it's not on Game Pass, I can get it on Steam. If it's not on Steam, I can try Good Old Games. If it's not on there, I can go try Epic Games. If it's not on there, I can go into the Windows Store. There's endless options on the PC platform. Versus you only got one fucking storefront out of all 3 of these consoles that you're in the mercy of. Okay? Xbox got a good value because guess what? If you don't like the prices in there, but you still want to play those games, but you ain't got the money for it, that's why you got Game Pass for on the console. So then that way you can play Call of Duty and you can play other games too. And if you like the game, you can still buy the game regardless on that platform. Is PlayStation doing that for you with PlayStation Plus? No, they're not doing that. Damn sure Nintendo ain't doing that shit either. Nintendo wants you to fucking pay up $80 for that Mario Kart game or your ass is out. And if you want to play online with these emulations, you're gonna have to cough up another $10 a month or whatever the fuck month every single month to play those emulation games. But yeah, if you go out there and just drop $100 on an emulation handheld that's already got pre-installed games on there, you're just paying a one-time payment. You don't have to pay every month. And you got all the GameCube games on there, and you can load more GameCube games on there if you want to. You don't have to pay for it. You can get that shit for free. This is why I like the digital age, because now you motherfuckers are thinking now. Now you're thinking. Now you're really gonna pick and choose these games wisely. Oh yeah, you're gonna be picking and choosing. I been did this. I don't need permission from all you fucking people on these fucking internet to tell me what to do, what I can play and what I can't fucking play. Because I can pick and choose my own fucking games, just like how you should be doing it for yourself. If you're watching this, you should be doing it for yourself right now. Stop listening to your fucking friends. Stop listening to motherfucking clowns on the internet and think about it for your own self. Treat yourself and say, you know what? My situation is like this. I can't afford, I need to change up my shit now. I'm done with this. No more overspending money on garbage. No more I'm getting scammed or I'm getting played or whatever. Or I gotta look for somebody on the internet to justify the reason why I should get a Nintendo Switch. I need to find a way to cope myself, to justify myself, to find a way to fucking say I should drop $450. You shouldn't have to fucking do that. You shouldn't have. Because if you're at that point, then pretty much that you need to learn how to take a step back and say, I shouldn't have to be justified. Fuck Nintendo, I need to move on. Fuck PlayStation, I need to wrap that shit up and return that shit back and go get me a PC. The whole physical media shit is over. It's done. We are in the digital age right now, currently in this time period, in this generation. Nintendo's doing it, PlayStation doing it, Xbox been doing it. What you going to do about it now? I'm telling you, there's all your choices. Don't let me fucking stop you. That's your business. You want to go pay for the Nintendo Switch? That's on you. That's on you, but I guarantee you, a lot of your motherfucking friends, more and more, they're going to be like, I'm not going to follow my friends. I got my own situation. Hey, come on, play the Nintendo Switch. Hey, you want to pay? Hey, you want me to play with you on that Nintendo Switch? Then bitch, you pay for me. How about that? You buy me a Nintendo Switch. What? Ain't you got a job and all that shit? Yeah, I got a job, but you know what? I got family and other shit I gotta take care of. I got fucking groceries and other bills I gotta do. The fuck you mean? How about you pay for my Switch? You tell them that. I guarantee you they wouldn't pay for your Switch. They were like, I can't pay for your Switch. Then guess what? Then I can't play with you. It's just that simple. I don't care. I'm moving on. I'm doing something else. I'm telling you, yo, this is how it's going to be. I'm telling you, you watch and see. More and more of those motherfuckers is going to be like that. All those motherfuckers that was talking shit about Game Pass, I bet you those motherfuckers now, they're sitting there saying, well, shit, after this fucking Nintendo Switch garbage and all these high-ass prices, I guess now Game Pass has a fucking value now. Now Game Pass value went up. Now it's worth getting Game Pass. After that Nintendo showcase that they blew the fuck off of their whole goddamn foot, Game Pass, now it's worth hell of money. Oh yeah, now it's worth it. Now it's worth it. It's worth every penny now. Now this Game Pass, that value went up. It went up. It's crazy. Game Pass now worth more money and is a better value overall than any other fucking platform. And it's from Xbox. Steam is a better value than even PlayStation and Nintendo right now. Steam, good old games. Epic Game Store is a better value than fucking Nintendo and fucking PlayStation right now. That's crazy. And let me tell you, and let me just wrap this up. I'm going to say one little thing, and I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to end this, because I'm tired of talking about this. But let me just say this thing right here. I guarantee you, after what I just said about that each individual game, that people are now thinking about it, and really going to pick and choose their games wisely, now you're going to start seeing people like, wait a minute. If I'm paying for a Mario Kart game, and I'm paying for $80, what can I do in this Mario Kart game? Other than this Mario Kart game is open world. Okay, it's open world. They even make comparison like, oh, it's Forza Horizon 5S. Okay, but I already got Forza Horizon 5. So what can I do in a Mario Kart game that's even worth the $10 upgrade? Okay, well, you can go anywhere. Okay, same thing for Forza Horizon 5 right here. I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere in Forza Horizon 5 as many times that I want. Okay, what else can I do? Oh, you got photo mode. Okay, Forza Horizon 5 got photo mode. What else that is worth $10? You can race up to 20,000 players. I got 30 something people online in Forza Horizon 5. And we can race across 3 maps right now and 3 expansion packs, which is the Hot Wheel DLC, the Rally expansion, and the base game. I got all 3, and we can all race each other no matter what expansion is on, and pick whatever car that we want, and we can customize it and do all that stuff and all this stuff. Can I make my own Mario character? No. Can I customize a kart? Are we gonna get other game modes for $10 more? Can we get Double Dash game mode? Do we have that? I mean, no. It's in the works. It's in the works. That should have been there since day one. You telling me that you're gonna put a fucking GameCube emulator and you're not going to put Mario Kart Double Dash? And you're not even gonna put it into Mario Kart World day one? The fuck is wrong with you, Nintendo? And you want me to pay you $80? That's tough. Meanwhile, I'm on Forza Horizon 5. I could customize the rims, the paint, put decorations on there. I could do this. I could share my decoration, my cart to other friends. I could create a whole goddamn track in Forza Horizon 5. I can make tracks, I can put loops, I can put props. I can make shit in this game. I could do that. I could have a whole blank island and build a whole city if I wanted to in Forza Horizon 5. Can I do that in a Mario Kart game? Mario Kart Worlds. Can I do that right now? For you charging me $80. Can I get a world with me and my friends and whoever I want to invite? We could create tracks and do all this crazy stuff and make loops and do all this stuff. Can I do that? Day one on a Mario Kart game. No, then what the fuck is it? Is it really worth paying $80? No. Forza Horizon 5 literally destroyed fucking Mario Kart hands over fist. It's done. 3 expansions, Hot Wheel DLC track. You could create whatever fucking map that you want, design your fucking vehicles, shit ton of fucking vehicles, and race with online with people already. You can already do that. And then some motherfucker said like, oh, but you don't got like this crazy cow or whatever, like fucking racing on top of the power lines and shit. So is that what are we playing? Are we playing a Mario Kart game or are we playing Tony Hawk? Because in Tony Hawk, you could grind on those power lines all day. Okay, and do tricks and flips and backflips and all this shit. You can do that. That's a game, whatever. This, I don't give a fuck about a fucking cow on a motorcycle grinding and riding on top of the power lines. Bitch, I'm on Forza Horizon 5. I can make stunt tracks and stunts and wheelies, backflips, putting other Hot Wheel things and other props that we could do cool tricks right now with the cars that we got right now. What are you talking about? We got that shit right now. You're charging me fucking $80 for a Mario Kart game, but yet Forza Horizon 5 has already outbeat you in terms of value and the shit that you could do in that game. That is uncomparable. I can't customize my Mario character. I can't fucking customize the carts and stuff like that. I can't customize maps in a Mario game. What is the point of being charged for $80 if I can't do anything of like that since day one? Let alone, you don't even have a game mode called, how about Mario Kart Double Dash, where you can actually pick characters and you can do that. Like say, oh, I want Mario, but I want my I want the back cart to be Donkey Kong, and then he'll throw like whatever. You're not even getting that. You're not even getting that. I'm telling you, this is what I'm saying. People are going to be starting to think about, is it really worth paying more for this? And like again, all of these fucking games that we got right now, all these people that are talking shit about fucking like, oh, Starfield, about, you know what the difference between that? It's the fact that you could pay for this game and you could play those games over and over and over again. Meanwhile, you got fucking Mario Kart, you're gonna get bored in a fucking week. You're gonna get bored in a week, less than a week. You're gonna do whatever you want, blah, 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 and you're gonna get bored real fast. Meanwhile, you got other games like fucking Skyrim. People are still playing that game to this day. And that game came out in 2011. And people are still replaying that game now in 2025. That replay value is insane. It's going to be the same thing for Starfield, same thing for Fallout 4, Fallout 3, fucking Skyrim, Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Yo, these RPG games and these games that are coming out now has more replay value than even Nintendo games. Nintendo games are for kids. You're going to play it, enjoy it, and then after that, you're going to get bored with it real fast. You're gonna get bored with it. I'm telling you. And if they're gonna launch this game with bare bones, this Mario World game, bare bones, people are gonna get tired of it and they're gonna stop playing it. Because they're gonna sit there and say, I can't do anything in this game. I can't customize the Mario Kart. I can't do this. I can't create my own Mario Kart character. They don't even got double dash carts that I can have maybe like Donkey Kong in the back, or I can change his character. I can put this. I can't do nothing. There's no co-op for Double Dash. Why we don't got co-op mode in a game, Double Dash, and use Double Dash carts? Have me and my friend, like, okay, he's driving, and then I get to whatever, when I get like a certain power up as I'm driving, and then I can throw it and whatever. And then maybe like in certain checkpoints, I can switch with him. So then I'm controlling the vehicle. He's in the back throwing stuff or whatever. Or he has a turtle shell. He's about to throw it at somebody else. That's like a game mode right there I just come up with. And I guarantee you that game mode is not going to be at launch. It's not going to be there. But yet they're fucking slapping you in the face and charging you more for a fucking bare bones Mario Kart game. At launch. Bare bones. It's absolutely shameful. And you're getting all of this shit. You're getting more fun out of Forza Horizon 5 than you would in a Mario Kart game. That is sad. And I'm only paying for what? Like, I'm only paying for what? How much I'm paying for this shit again? Hold on, let me put this down. I'm only paying for this shit for $11.99 per month. I'm telling you right now, man, Nintendo literally blown their whole foot off. I thought they had a solid showcase. I thought, okay, solid showcase, shit is great, cool. Nope, they have to end it with just blowing off their whole entire foot. And they basically already lost the generation before it even got started. Before their new console generation about to start, they already lost that before even the launch date starts coming around. The launch date is in like what, like June 5th? That it's supposed to be releasing? They already lost that before this game even released in 6 months. Meanwhile, we still haven't heard nothing about Xbox handheld other than, you know, hints and other things going on. And PlayStation is just, they're just dead. They're just dead right now. There's nothing exciting for PlayStation right now. There's nothing there. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is crazy. Hopefully this is the last Nintendo video that I ever going to make. I'm not doing this shit again. I'm not doing this shit again. I hope to God after this, no more. Okay? I'm perfectly fine. Do I like what they're doing? No, I don't. I don't like it. But here's the deal. You see why I don't support Nintendo? You see why I'm going onto the PC platform? You see how I spread out my fucking games? You see how I'm thinking about my games? I'm thinking about myself, not my friend, not some grifter on fucking YouTube telling me some fucking bullshit about a PlayStation 5 fucking Pro and trying to do damage control on this fucking Nintendo Switch and be like, oh, it's Xbox fault, it's Xbox fault. It's not Xbox fucking fault. They're the ones who bring in competition. Y'all motherfuckers ain't doing shit but raising prices. And now everybody has a problem. Then you see Dreamcast guy grifting over this bullshit, lying through his teeth. Oh, I regret the PlayStation, PlayStation 5 Pro. Even though I kind of like it, but it still doesn't feel worth it. But that Nintendo Switch though is $600. I definitely do not like it. It's crazy. Oh, I don't like this. And he's still paying $10 upgrades on this PlayStation 5 Pro. Meanwhile, he has a problem with Nintendo Switch charging y'all motherfuckers $20 upgrades, $10 upgrades. Now y'all motherfuckers has a problem? Now you have a problem. But you were supporting it on the PlayStation 5 Pro? Do you see me supporting that shit? Nope. Nope. I didn't brought not one PlayStation game. The last time I brought a PlayStation game, ever since the PlayStation 2. I didn't brought no PlayStation 3 games. I didn't brought no PlayStation 4 games. And I still haven't brought any PlayStation 5 games. And when PlayStation 6 comes up, guess what? You want me to tell you? I'm not gonna buy any PlayStation 6 games. Because I'm tired of their fucking shenanigans. I am tired of the excuses and the bullshit. And them fucking defending this type of garbage. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Hopefully Nintendo fans are waking up and they're going to start getting tired of it too. I've been tired of PlayStation and Nintendo's garbage. That's why I stopped supporting them. And just because I'm a fan of Xbox, that doesn't mean I'm going to buy every single Xbox game. I'm not doing that either. I buy games that I know if Xbox is delivering games that I want to play and I like what they're doing, I'm going to keep buying it. If they stop delivering games what I like to buy, then what would be the point of having Game Pass? Then I'll be unsubscribing to it. If they stop doing it and start doing day and dates, and I'll unsubscribe and move on. It's not a big fucking deal. I got Steam. I got good old games. I got Epic Game Store. I got plenty of other games. I'm spreading out my shit. I'm not stuck on one fucking thing. One system, one this. I'm not stuck on that. I spread out my games everywhere. But hopefully, that's it for me. I'm done ranting about this. I don't like what Nintendo is fucking doing. In terms of the game prices going up, the console price is about to go up, and now they got game keys and stuff like that. This is no surprise because guess what? PlayStation been doing that too. We seen this on the Xbox One generation as well. And now when this starts happening, you think this is going to stop? This ain't going to stop. This is going to continue. This is exactly why. If you want to hurt a corporation, you want to hurt them and stick it where they hurt, don't buy them and don't support them. That's what I do. I showed you. I didn't brought no PlayStation games at all. I didn't brought not one. And like again, I don't care if PlayStation put games on Xbox right now on Game Pass day one. I still would not even download it or click on it to even play it. That's how dead serious I am. Like, I am not supporting PlayStation unless they get their own shit together over there. And what I mean by that is, get your fucking security up. Like, get fucking games that gamers want to play on the PlayStation fucking 5 platform. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about Xbox platform. Personally, I'm talking about their platform, their own shit. Get their shit up. And then if you're doing good and I see you doing good, then I'll go and support you. But until that time, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm putting my foot down. And hopefully Nintendo is going to be willing to put their foot down. Because if they're just going to damage control just the way how Sony did, you see it right here, just like how Sony did, you're going to end up in the same situation like Sony, but now it's going to be even worse. So if you don't put your foot down, all you Nintendo fanboys, if you don't put your foot down now, you're going to end up just like how PlayStation is in this situation. Yeah, what you going to do about it now? And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So that's all I got for today. Hopefully you like, share, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. I hope to God this is the last one. No, I don't want to hear nothing. No, I don't want to make another Nintendo video. I don't want to. Please. All you Nintendo fanboys out there, you better start putting your fucking foot down. You better start putting your foot down. If you don't want to, you see it. You see it. You know what's going to happen. So I don't want to hear it later on that you're crying, because you're going to cry like the same bitches, just like how the PlayStation fanboys are doing right now. Crying about Xbox, crying. And we're going to hear Nintendo fanboys crying. No more of that. You see it. You see it. Go handle it. That's all I got to say. Go handle it. Don't tell me otherwise. I already been stopped supporting. You don't have to tell me shit. I've been stopped supporting a long time ago. Did it for Sony, did it for Nintendo. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. I see you. You go handle it. I'm out.